Alright, so we got a couple of adventurers here in this crypt. I'm gonna try to do something with them. So since it's a crypt, figured I'd do something with undead maybe. I know there's like these little girl models, this little enemy. So I might use some of these little girls here, maybe like you know, like the Shining, the twins. So maybe I'll set up something like that. Let me just rename these children so they're not slaymates. Child's good. Look at the little outfit they have too. You can try to copy some of these over. So maybe I'll have like, you know, 3 or 4. I'm gonna turn off their AI, that way they're not moving around when I'm setting them up. Then we can change their faction. So instead of hostile, they'll be neutral to the players. That way, you know, they're not gonna attack them right away. I can have enough time to set the scene. We'll use this room. You know, it's still further away from where they are right now. That way I got some time. We'll just set them up like this. Maybe we'll have them all facing this corpse, kind of like, you know, they actually killed the corpse. Then when they enter, I can maybe have them turn around. That's a kind of creepy vibe. And we'll just get this description set up since they're coming close. I can see them on the other side. All right, maybe we'll get a ghoul here too. We'll get some sort of ghoul or ghast. That way, I can have him as sort of like the corpse on the floor. Maybe he'll rise from the dead, and then we'll have these little girls and this ghast fighting. Okay, have them walk in a little bit further before I send this message. They notice them. They notice them. They stopped. All right, let's see what these guys say. I'll kind of give a description ready. We got a guy running in already in a full suit. Maybe I can use that against them. Maybe I'll say his armor is, you know, it's clanking so loud rushing in that it kind of attracts, the noise attracts the little girls. It's been a couple of minutes and I haven't seen any message from them. I can see that they're typing stuff. So maybe they're like sending private messages to each other, which don't know why'd you do that when I'd already set this up. Or it could be like a glitch, because that's happened a couple times. I guess that's fine. We'll keep going anyways. Let me just add another description here. Try to set the scene a little bit better. Oh, well, this guy just used turn on dead. Alright. Wasn't really expecting that right now. Didn't even finish setting it up, but okay. Alright, yeah, we'll just try to rush into having the fight start right away since he already technically started it. So turn the AI off. Get him ready. I also just realized I didn't change them back to hostile, so now I gotta manually have them attack. And I'll get the ghoul up. Have a little quick fight here. Make sure the enemies aren't fighting each other. Alright, get this guy. Cool. Alright, not super ideal. The guy did go down. And we'll just add a little bit of extra reward here for this encounter. And we're good. Okay, what do we got here? 2 adventurers in the sewers right now. I think they got a task for an item here, so maybe we'll try to set something up. What can we do? We're in the sewers. What kind of stuff are in the sewers? You know, I could do rats, but I feel like I did that before. Oh god, I'm panicking. I'm panicking. What do I do? I'm running out of time. They're running a lot. I'm not a huge fan of players running around in dungeons because it gives me less time to set up. But, you know, that's fine. Okay, let's use this room. Gives me a little bit of time to plan something here. It's a little bit further in. Maybe we'll do this one actually. This is at the very end. So it gives me a little bit more extra time. Let's do, I guess we'll do like spiders. Maybe we'll do like spiders. So let me set a couple corpses here, you know, kind of symbolize like a battlefield. I was really hoping to find cocoons. You know, a cocoon container. That way I can put stuff in there, but I can't find it. I'll set some webs here too. Kind of set the scene for these spiders. Once you see webs, you know it's gonna be spiders. Or I guess it could be like air caps or some other kind of webby creatures. Okay, let me set this message real quick before they get in here. I'll keep it short. Make sure they walk in. Okay. Got a couple of familiar and summons. Alright, well, we'll give them like a spot check too. My thinking is there's gonna be like spiders on the ceiling, so I'll give them like a spot check to see if they see the spiders. That way they have some time to prepare if they see it. We got a 14 and a 13. Yeah, that's good enough. You know, they're lower levels, so I consider this a smaller DC check. So we'll pretty much just say like there's some spiders on the ceiling that kind of web their way down, and we'll prepare a few tiny spiders and maybe a you know, more a motherly spider, even though this spider is probably not going to be that difficult since they're lower level. Let me just get my grammar good, make sure I sound professional. Then we'll just set some little spiders here. It shouldn't be too difficult for them. They do have you know, the summon and familiar, so I'm not gonna overwhelm them too much. We'll just give them some easy spiders to kill, and then we'll throw in this little mother spider, the giant spider. We'll add a little more babies too. They seem to be doing pretty well from these two summons, so add an extra few. Quick encounter, a short encounter. Then we'll just set some items that they may need, you know, a couple of things here and there. And I'll throw in the quest item that one of them needs to. I don't know if they have it already, but you know, I'll throw it in anyways. You know, they deserve it. Good battle, deserving of some rewards. So we'll set some things down. And that's that. Alright, so we have two people here trying to find a treasure from a treasure map that's in a restricted area. So they're trying to talk their way into this, going into this restricted area for the map. Yeah, I figured I'd let them in, but maybe I'll give them a extra quest along the way. So you know, maybe we'll do like a let's do kind of a love story with this. Maybe this guy's lost a wedding ring or something. So let's do this little backstory. We'll have this legionnaire lose his wedding ring, have him prop against the door so none of his co-workers hear this. An embarrassing story where he lost his wedding ring in this dungeon, restricted. And you know, we'll have this quest for them. They can go in the restricted area if they return this ring, this wedding ring for him. He's asking what it looks like. I don't know, what kind of ring, what do rings look like? I'll just give it like a generic, you know, like a gold ring with maybe like an engraving of their initials. You know, we'll do something like that. That seems pretty self-explanatory of a wedding ring, I assume. I've never been married, but alright, so they're going through this little dungeon right now. This is not really the area they have to be, but I'm still following them right now. I'm gonna see what they have, and you know, maybe as a reward I'll kind of give them something that they might have use for. So I'm just gonna check some of this equipment, see the stuff that they might need. Okay, so let's skip on ahead here. Let's so this is the area that I was talking about where the legionnaire lost his wedding ring. So what do we have right now? Okay, we have this Hydroloth. I guess we can use that. I'm gonna set him before that area though. Well, we'll kind of play it as a story of, you know, the Hydroloth coming downstairs after finding the ring. So we'll have that door open. We'll put the wedding ring on the Hydroloth, put him in the inventory. That way when he dies, they'll be able to pick it up. And you know, we'll set a couple of items that they might want in this corpse. And then pretty much wait till they get here, because there's still a couple of rooms out. Not too difficult of a setup, should be pretty quick. Alright, here they are. Hydroloth summons another slad kind of creature. Let's see, this shouldn't be too difficult. I only put one in, and there's two of them. This should be a manageable fight, hopefully, if I plan this correctly. Alright, seems pretty good. Yeah, they did alright. That was pretty manageable. That was good planning on my part. I think that was probably the perfect encounter. So let me just make sure that you got the ring. Okay, yeah, there's the ring. In the inventory, we got the description on there with the initials. Everything checks out story-wise. So the favor is officially done. They can get their treasure map, and they can return the ring on their way back. And that'll pretty much wrap up their little journey here for a treasure map.